You didn't need to come, Sharon.
Well, the sitter was close and the kids were safe. And besides, I need answers from Sandra Island myself.
Okay, just let me talk to her first, all right? Sandy?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Wait.
Nick? Is she? We gotta call the police. We need to get help.
No. Just stop. Just wait a second.
Hush, little baby.
The woman is dead. We've got to call the police.
Okay, just give me a second. All right? We gotta think this through for everyone's sake.
You don't believe? I mean, you think Sage?
Look, I don't know what I believe right now.
Your wife is not crazy. She wouldn't have just attacked Dr. Anderson.
Now that we know who she really is, how obsessed she was with undermining my marriage, what if she attacked Sage? This could be self-defense.
Where are you going?
I gotta find Sage. She wasn't in her room.
Oh, wait, it's Dylan. Hi, Dylan.
Hey, I'm back from Switzerland, and I miss you like crazy. Where are you and Sully? Sharon, you there?
Dylan, it's me, Nick. Look, you need to get to Fairview right now.
Nick, what are you doing here?
Thank God you're okay.
Blood? Oh, it's not mine.
What happened? Whose blood is that?
It's Patty's.
Where is she?
She's in there. She's completely out of it, won't talk to me. We need to get a doctor. Dr. Anderson's office is the closest, but she's not gonna like that.
Anderson treating Patty won't be a problem anymore.
What do you mean?
That blood is not Patty's. It's Sandy's. We just found her in her office. She's stabbed. She's dead.
Patty killed Dr. Anderson? Nick, we have to call the police or something.
I already called them. They're on their way. Body is down in her office. First door on the right.
Okay, secure the crime scene. I'll catch up with you later. And I'm going to have to confer with security to make sure this building is...
It's on lockdown. It's already done. Nobody's coming in or out. Try to keep the press in the dark for as long as possible.
Okay, good work. That's key. I'm going to check it out.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Nick and Sage realized there was something seriously wrong with Dr. Anderson, and they decided to investigate. Sage became a patient.
It was all an act? You attacking Dr. Anderson? And you agreeing to have Sage committed?
It seemed like the only way we could get some answers.
Wow, I have so many questions, I don't even know where to start. That still doesn't explain why you're here.
I just found out that my doctor wasn't who we really thought she was, and it was disconcerting. I wanted to help.
I know, but now Dr. Anderson has been murdered, and you could have been hurt. You should have come to me with this.
Nick just told me you were in Switzerland. There was not time for that.
Dylan, Sharon has given us real insight into Dr. Anderson. Although I don't think we'll ever really know the whole truth now.
That's why Sharon and I are here. We found out Dr. Anderson was lying about who she was, so we came down here to confront her.
Who the hell was she?
A woman who fell in love with Nick a very long time ago.
The Young and the Restless will continue.
Sage found a book hidden in her office on paralysis. That was the first clue.
And Nick was the one who finally put it all together.
As far as we can tell, Sandy was obsessed with Nick. She overcame her paralysis, she got married, she became a doctor, and then she got a divorce. She kept his name, but she came back to Genoa City to infiltrate our lives to get close to Nick.
Is it because she loved him or because she blamed him?
One time we were talking about Sage and she kissed me.
I guess that answers that question.
Having me committed got the competition out of the way.
Well, Nick's past with Dr. Anderson still doesn't explain why she was murdered.
Do we have any idea who's responsible?
Paul, I'm so sorry. It was Patty.
Hello, Dr. Anderson.
You can't just barge in, Patty.
Well, I just did, so I guess I can.
Please leave.
Not until we have a chitty chat about a wee little baby.
It's not like Patty premeditated this, though, because she didn't cover it up, right?
Well, we're not going to know until we can talk to Patty, but it may not be possible.
John, I know how Patty felt about Dr. Anderson. She was scared to death of her. I knew that, and I left her here.
Paul, you can't take this on yourself.
I did nothing. To talk to her.
Well, I got to get some official statements. Sage, you up for this? You okay?
Yeah, of course.
Come on.
Nothing you did led up to this moment. There was a lot about Dr. Anderson, or Sandy, that we didn't know.
I remember getting introduced to her. I remember thinking, I'd met her before. Why didn't I put it together then?
She did everything she could to hide her identity.
I remember going to see her in the hospital after the accident.
I thought you never saw her again.
I went once, and she was still unconscious. I just told her how sorry I was that I'd had that party and that there was drinking there and that I had egged her on into jumping into the pool. I swore to her I'd do everything I could for her, I'd stay in touch. That was the last time I saw her. I did try and contact her, but
It's pretty hard to stay in touch with someone when the family's been paid to stay away from you.
it was one night, one stupid night that changed her life forever.
You tried to do the right thing, Nick. And then Victor did his damage control, and we're all still paying for it. I bared my soul to that woman. When she treated me, she prescribed me medication, and then to find out all this time she had an ulterior motive, it's frightening.
Well, luckily you weren't her target. All her rage was directed at my wife. You, she tried to help, which I'm thankful for.
The other thing that confuses me is Patty. She's so untethered most of the time. How did she figure out that Dr. Anderson was dishonest? Is that why she thinks the woman is evil?
Still feels like we're missing a piece of the puzzle.
It's so close to the truth. I never know Sandy's side of the story.
Hey, you're safe. That is all that matters. Hey, anything?
It's hard to believe that a woman who helped our family so much had a secret agenda against Nick and Sage.
Yeah, another piece that doesn't fit. So you were partly responsible for Dr. Anderson being paralyzed.
Yeah.
And then you never spoke to her again, and that made her pursue you more. It just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe Patty really does know the truth.
Maybe all the answers we want are locked inside her head.